Look at your life. You are surrounded by the ghosts of the versions of yourself you promised to become. The athlete who never started. The entrepreneur who is still scrolling. The architect who has no blueprint. You think you failed because you didn't want it enough. You think you failed because you lacked willpower. You are wrong. You failed because you were sold a lie. You were told that goals are the key to the 1%. But goals are just hallucinations without a machine to build them. Today, the hallucinations end. I am going to show you how to delete your old human software and install the atomic system that makes failure mathematically impossible. This is the Human OS Masterclass. Let's begin. This is Elias. Elias has a vision board. He has a list of New Year's resolutions tucked into his desk. He wants to be the version of himself that is ripped, disciplined, and wealthy. Every morning, Elias wakes up and tells himself, "Today is the day." But by 10 a.m., his environment has already defeated him. His phone is the first thing he touches. His notifications are his masters. He spends his dopamine before he even earns his breakfast. Elias thinks he lacks willpower. He doesn't. He lacks a system. James Clear, the architect of atomic habits, discovered a glitch in the human brain. We don't decide our futures. We decide our habits. And our habits decide our futures. For Elias to change, he didn't need a bigger goal. He needed a smaller starting line. He needed the 1% rule. Elias stopped looking at the mountain. He started looking at the microscopic. The math is simple, but its power is terrifying. If you improve by just 1% every day, by the end of 365 days you are 37 times better than the man you are today. But if you get 1% worse every day, you decline down to 0. Success is not a miracle. It is a mathematical certainty. To achieve this, Elias had to install the 4 laws of behavior change. Law 1. Make it obvious. Elias stopped hiding his books in the shelf. He put them on his pillow. Law 2. Make it attractive. He didn't just work. He paired his deepest work with his favorite ritual. Law 3. Make it easy. The 2-minute rule. He didn't try to write a book. He wrote 1 sentence. And Law 4. Make it satisfying. He tracked the wins. He saw the chain. And he refused to break it. But here is the secret Elias didn't expect. Most people try to change from the outside in. They focus on the outcome. They say, "I want to be thin," or "I want to be rich." This is a trap. Because your current habits are simply a reflection of your current identity. If you believe you are a night owl, you will always snooze the alarm. If you believe you are bad with money, you will always find a way to spend it. James Clear taught us that true behavior change is actually identity change. Don't set a goal to read a book. Become a reader. Don't set a goal to run a marathon. Become a runner. Every small habit you perform is a vote for the person you wish to become. 1 push-up doesn't change your body, but it casts a vote for "I am an athlete." Writing 1 page doesn't finish a book, but it casts a vote for "I am a writer." The system isn't just about productivity. It's about evidence. Elias stopped fighting himself. He just started collecting votes. And eventually, the election was won. Most people try to build a skyscraper on a foundation of sand. You have the goals, you have the math, but you still have friction. Friction is the hidden tax on your potential. Every notification on your phone is a leak in your energy. Every messy corner of your desk is a weight on your focus. If you want to become a 1% architect, you must perform a friction audit. Look at your environment right now. Is it designed for the person you were or the person you are becoming? Elias realized his phone was a casino designed to make him lose. So he uninstalled the dopamine loops. He moved his charger to another room. He made the wrong things difficult. He didn't use willpower to stay off social media. He used architecture. When you remove the friction to your good habits and increase the friction to your bad ones, the 1% growth becomes automatic. You stop fighting the system. You become the system. But here is the hardest part of the 1%. You will do the work. You will build the system. You will show up every single day. And for the first month, absolutely nothing will happen. James Clear calls this the plateau of latent potential. It is the valley where 90% of people quit. They think they are failing because they don't see the mountain moving. But they don't realize they are not failing, they are storing up energy. Think of an ice cube in a cold room. It's 25 degrees, 26, 27. Nothing changes. 28, 29, 30. Still just a block of ice. Then 31, 32. The breakthrough happens. The ice melts. Was it the last degree that did it? No. It was all the degrees before it. The 37 times growth doesn't happen on day 1. It happens on day 300. You aren't being ignored. You are being built. Trust the math. Protect the system. The system is now in your hands. You know the math, you know the 4 laws, and you know why you failed before. But knowledge without execution is just another form of procrastination. Elias didn't become an architect by watching a video. He became an architect by moving the first stone. Today, I am asking you to move yours. Most people will close this tab and go back to the noise. They will go back to the goals that never happen and the dopamine that never satisfies. Don't be most people. Be the glitch in the 99%. This is the beginning of your systematic growth. Check the description below to join the architects. Our Telegram community is where the blueprints become reality. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications. The human OS is now active. Start building.